Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Fatine from the group Kindred, the Family Soul, and we're shooting live on location for Kindred Presents tonight at the D.L. Hughley Contrarian live taping at the Miriam Theater, the famous Miriam Theater here in Philadelphia on the Avenue of the Arts. It's going to be an incredible show. We're going to go inside and talk to D.L. Hughley for a few minutes and see what he's got cooking up. Stay tuned.
Beautiful head cover.
Thank you, man, very
That's
much.
so dope.
Thank you
Man,
so much.
I don't even have one like that. After the interview, you gonna give me one like that?
I'm going to leave it with you.
No, I want my face on. I don't want your face on
Okay,
it.
I can get you one of these, man. It's real easy to do.
Okay.
But we backstage. D.L. Hughley is about to get into his comedy special this evening, and he's in Philadelphia. And we want to ask him, brother, what made you choose Philadelphia to shoot this comedy
Well,
special?
Philadelphia is a city I've always loved performing in. I think that there are two things you need because when you do a special, you don't want it to be an audience that is too effusive, and you don't want it to be one that's too laid back. But Philly's a fair, intellectual city. Like they fair and intellectual. Even thugs out here can read. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but it's just a city, and plus the name is Contrarian, and I can't think of a city that's kind of more contrary than Philadelphia. So it's just it seemed like a match made in an agent's office.
Now, your comedy is very outspoken. Of course, your political views are very outspoken. Were you always that outspoken person?
I think, well, not when I lived with my mama. You don't talk like that. But
keep things to
but I
yourself.
think I've always. It was so funny because I had this road manager a long time ago, and he said, "Man, don't do that. People ain't gonna get it." And I was like, "Man, this is who I am." Now I think as you get older, you find other ways to kind of augment what you do. But I've always basically felt like I do now, and I think that the times are so stark. I think that there was remember like 2 years ago, the world felt different for people of color than it does now.
Yes.
And I'm just saying in general, we kind of
But
thought
Obama
everything.
was still in office.
But that kind of made us like really believe that things were starting not
change.
to change, but not. We thought we weren't naive enough to believe that it was all over, but we believe that we. You know how white people are doing us now?
Yes.
When they calling the police on us?
Absolutely.
Niggas was showing out, wasn't they?
Yes, we were.
You lost. So it gave us a false sense of security that got stripped away in a month. And so I think and I don't know that there's been a time like this since the 60s, where there was kind of political upheaval and social upheaval, and even though people are, the economy's great and people are still mad. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Usually when people making money, they can forgive almost anything. But this time it's filled with such strife that I think that's not the case. And I think it's the best time to be a comedian.
You've conquered radio, television, and of course, a king of comedy. Do you have any other aspirations that we may not know about that you might be reaching for as well?
I'm doing what I love to do. I mean, it's like, to me, it's just all about, using my perspective to speak about the things I see. So whether that's a comedy show, whether it's a radio show, whether it's a book. My third book is coming out, How to Not Get Shot, and other advice from white people. So I think that it's just all the same thing to me. So if I'm blessed to do what I love, and my goal is to do it till I can't do it anymore.
Now, you were very vocal about the Bill Cosby case, and you're here in the city of Philadelphia, which is the city that he's known for.
Right.
Are you happy in any way with the outcome of what's
I'm not.
happened?
I'm not. I think that it's sad. Now, obviously, I think he did it. I don't think he did everything, but I think he did enough to have had that happen. But obviously, I am sad. What I dislike about our society is if you do something wrong, they want to strip everything from you. There are as many people that he helped as that he hurt. That doesn't negate the people that he hurt, but there are many people that for every person that he did something wrong to. You look at how black women right now are the most educated segment of our society. Why? Because they watch Different World and The Cosby Show, and they went to those colleges. You have President Obama, who became president because they didn't see us in certain ways till Cosby made them look at us from a different perspective. So you can't really what I resent is that you have two men, both very powerful, both work for NBC, both were accused by dozens of women of sexual assault. Now, the black one going to the big house. The white one's in the White House. So I just think you can't, every time this Me Too movement I think Bill Cosby should start a y'all two movie. Like, y'all two, you know. So, I think
them two.
Yeah, it's like it's crazy because, and then you want to take his. You can't tell me you're gonna take Bill Cosby's name off all these bills and you still playing Seventh
They're
Heaven.
taking his murals down in Philadelphia.
You still playing Seventh Heaven. You're still playing Seventh Heaven. You're gonna get the money back. So I just think it's crazy, and I think that the Me Too movement fails if they don't hold everybody accountable.
Right. What do you hope for people to walk away with tonight after watching you perform?
I hope they laugh first off, but I just listen. If all I ever try to do is just to get them to see the world the way I do, not agree with the way I see it, but at least have given them a definitive idea of things that I see. And the things that we're doing, like we do right now. And I think right now, you have to think like everybody else. You have to be part of this group think. We got a black man that got on TV and put an asterisk next to slavery. I've never seen a black, because you know, asterisk mean, yeah, but. Like Barry Bonds hit all them home runs, yeah, but, oh yeah, those protesters in Charlottesville were bad, but yeah, but, and I've just never seen that before. And I think these are the kind of times that are just so stark that it's ironic, and I think that's where the advantage for my comedy is.
Well, we want to give you some time to debrief, get yourself in order,
get a little bit
focused.
Of oil in me.
You know what I mean? Get everything that you need, man. But wish you a lot of success tonight with the show,
Thank you,
and thank you for sitting down with us for a few
David
minutes,
Yerman,
man.
I can take that too.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, yes, sir. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.